All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome into Jammin' Sports. Tonight, we go to Game 2 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks lead the best of 7 by a score, or by one game to none over the Yankees. And, well, we haven't got our new 19 yet. And to be honest with you, I wonder if the order even got canceled. I can't even track it. So what we're going to do tonight, after the World Series game, we're going to continue with 25. We'll do an NFL game, and the next NFL game is the Falcons and the Cardinals. But we'll do this one first. In fact, we're going to be in Arizona for both these games today. All right. Now then, the Diamondbacks lead the Yankees 1 game to none, as the Diamondbacks won last night 3-2. They came from behind to beat the Yankees. Game 2 tonight, also at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. If you're watching on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell as we head out to Phoenix, Arizona for Game 2 of the World Series right here at Jammin' Sports. Lineup for tonight's game. Jammin' Sports presents Game 2 of the World Series, live from Chase Field, Phoenix, Arizona. The New York Yankees and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Diamondbacks lead the best of 7, 1 game to none. All right, we go to the top of the first inning, and Randy Johnson, the starting pitcher for Arizona tonight. Viking Skywalker, World Series time. Let's go. Rooting for the Yankees. We'll have an NFL football game after this. We'll have the Cardinals and the Falcons for you. But first, Game 2 of the World Series. The DH, Earl Combs, leads things off for the Yankees. Outside, and the count goes to 1-0. Randy Johnson on the hill for Arizona. The 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Just underway. Not yet. I'm wondering if it got lost. I can't even track the order. 2-0 pitch. Fouled it off. Count goes to 2-1. I know. It's really upsetting me. We'll do the Cardinals and the Falcons tonight with 25. Here's the 2-1. Fouled it off. Count goes to 2-2 to Combs. And now the 2-2 pitch. Fouled it off. Count remains at 2-2 to Earl Combs. Game 2 of the World Series. Diamondbacks won last night. They have a 1-0 lead in the series. Here's the 2-2. Inside. Full count, 3-2 to Earl Combs, the DH for the Yankees here today. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. It was on eBay, I forget. 1 down for the Yankees here in the top of the first. Next up, Bernie Williams. I believe he's playing right field again tonight. Here's the pitch by Johnson. It's up high. No, it's on a strike. I'm sorry. It's a shoulder high strike. Count goes to 0-1. We will have the Falcons and the Cardinals after this. We'll get back to our NFL schedule. Here's the 0-1. Fouled it off. And the count goes to 0-2 to Williams. And now the 0-2 pitch. Ripped foul down the third base line. Count remains at 0-2 to the right fielder, Bernie Williams. And now the 0-2 pitch. Right up the middle off of Johnson. Pop Lloyd throws to first in time. Let's check out Johnson, make sure he's okay. They're going to go out there and take a look. He'll walk it off. It was off his ankle. Let's see if he stays in the game. They're going to keep him in the game. 2 down for the Yankees here on the top of the first. Center fielder Mickey Mantle will come up. Low strike. Count goes to 0-1. Diamondbacks won game 1 last night, 3-2. Game 2 here tonight. In there for a strike. Count quickly 0-2 to Mantle. Oh, 2 pitch. Down low, 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Popped it up out of play. Count remains at 1-2 to Mickey Mantle. And now the 1-2 pitch from Johnson. Boy, the second time he was nearly hit. Be a base hit up the middle. A 2-out single for Mantle. They're all gunning for Johnson on the mound there. That one nearly hit him. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig, comes up. 2 outs, runner on first. They throw to first. Mantle's back in time. Meanwhile, Gehrig awaiting the first pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Randy Johnson. He was dominant when he pitched back in the day. 0-1 pitch. Up high, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. That's Mantle at first base. 1-1 pitch. A pitch out. Mantle doesn't take the bait. And the count goes to 2-1. Two balls and a strike to Gehrig. 2-1 pitch. Ground ball. And the second baseman, Johnson, makes the play for the out. No score. We go to the bottom of the first. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. Leading off, well, first of all, pitching is Whitey Ford. Maybe Evil Dead can tell us about Whitey Ford when he played. 50s and 60s, I do believe. And it should be Ray Dandridge leading off for the Diamondbacks. He usually does. The third baseman. Yep. Dandridge will lead things off for Arizona. No scores. We go to the bottom of the first. Pitch by Ford. In there for a strike, 0-1. $50-67. Thank you, Evil Dead. Here's the 0-1. Big swing and a miss. Count quickly, 0-2 to Dandridge. And now the 0-2 pitch. Swung on an inside pitch and struck him out. Yes, they're supposed to be sending me a flash drive.
The second baseman, number 7.
Juddy Johnson comes up. The second baseman, 1 out, bases empty. In there for a strike, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And now the 0-1 pitch by Ford. And that fouls off. And the count goes to 0-2 to Juddy Johnson, the second baseman. The 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. The 1-2 pitch by Ford. Johnson pops it up. Garrett comes over from first in foul territory and makes the play for out number 2. 2 down. There's the Diamondback lineup. And now the right fielder, Luis Gonzalez, will come up. No score here in the bottom of the first. Game 2 of the World Series. Gonzalez, the right fielder, comes up. Here's the pitch.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Me too. I'm kind of thinking the same thing. Counts 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch. He went around. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Gonzalez. One pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 1-2 pitch by Ford. And that's fouled off. Count remains at 1-2. We will have NFL action after this. It'll be the Falcons and the Cardinals. We'll just go across town to State Farm Stadium. Here's the 1-2. To the shortstop, Jeter throws to first for the out. At the end of 1 complete, no score. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the second inning. Aaron Judge, the left fielder, will come up. Judge hit a home run last night for the Yankees. A 2-run shot. Judge facing Johnson. There's a lineup. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Talk about power versus power right here. 0-1 pitch. Fouls it off, 0-2. We're in the top of the second, no score. Nobody out, nobody on. The 0-2 by Johnson.
No.
Just missed the strike zone. He does. Counts 1-2 now to Judge. That looked like a strike to me. I can see why he's questioning it. And now the 1-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out. Judge goes down swinging. 1 down for the Yankees here in the top of the second. And now Bill Dickey, the catcher, will come up. 1 out, bases empty. Takes the pitch for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. Johnson on his game early here. Here's the 0-1. In there for a strike, 0-2. Now, Randy Johnson was on the Diamondbacks when they beat the Yankees back in, 2001 in the World Series. Here's the 0-2. Fouled it off. This is my first sim season World Series. Make that the second. I'm sorry, I forgot one. This is the second sim season World Series. As that's fouled off. That's a matchup that occurred in real life. The Dodgers and the Orioles back in sim season 2 was the first one. Struck him out. Dickey goes down swinging. 2 down for the Yankees. Here in the top of the second, Derek Jeter comes up. In there for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 pitch. High in the air. Out to left. Gonzalez goes, or right. Gonzalez goes back, makes the play for the out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. World Series Game 2 here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the second. John Donaldson, the DH, will come up.
The designated hitter.
He was the winning pitcher last night for the Diamondbacks. Yeah, I saw that Kimmel got pulled. I've never liked him. He was always a smug jerk. I don't like him. Here's the pitch by Ford. And it's ripped. And Gehrig knocks it down. They throw to first. Oh, they got him. Flips it to Ford, covering the bag. They said he got him. Oh, they did. Not by much. Great play by Gehrig to stay with it. And great play by Ford to cover the bag. Just beat the throw. My goodness, that was close. One down for Arizona here in the bottom of the second. Justin Upton, the first baseman, comes up.
Ball one.
It'll be a ball. Count goes to 1-0. They're just talking heads these days. They're just parrots. Here's the 1-0. Up high. No, in there for a strike. 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled it off. Counts 1-2 now to Justin Upton. One-two pitch. Popped it up. Out of play. Count goes to 1-2. One out, bases empty here in the bottom of the second. No score. Game 2 of the World Series. 1-2 pitch.
Ball two.
Down low. Counts at 2-2. 2-2 pitch. Foul ball. I don't know the entire story behind it, but he did say a couple of things that were absolute lies. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. So I don't know if Trump had a hand in it or Disney just got nervous. The count's 2-2. 2-2 pitch by Ford. Fouled it off. Count remains at 2-2. I think if Trump were involved, he would have been fired. They just suspended him. Here's the 2-2. Fouled off. And now the 2-2 pitch by Ford. Fouled it off down the line. Long at bat for Justin Upton, the first baseman. Well, they're nothing but lies. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out as Upton goes down swinging for out number 2. I think after the Charlie Cook incident, I think the left knows that they have woken a sleeping giant. Ted Ratcliffe, the catcher, comes up.
Ball, go.
Outside, 1-0. I think they're trying to avoid lawsuits, is what's going on. Now, the View has already been suspended. They're not due back for a couple of months. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Ball two.
It's low and outside, 2-0. Misty's back. How you doing, Misty? 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Radcliffe at the plate. The pitch by Ford in the dirt, 3-0. Evil Dead says hi. Look, he says guru. And now the 3-0 pitch to Ted Ratcliffe. And that's a foul ball down the line. Count goes to 3-1. Three-one pitch.
Strike.
In there for a strike. Goes from 3-0 to 3-2. Full count to Radcliffe. 3-2 pitch.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk for Radcliffe. He's aboard. The catcher
Batting 7.
keeps the inning alive. And now the shortstop, Pop Lloyd, comes up. Bottom of the second, no score. 2 outs. Runner on first. That's Radcliffe. As Pop Lloyd comes up. Pitch by Ford. A pitch out. Lloyd doesn't take the bait. Is Gracing hanging up the remotes outside on the clothesline to dry? No, she put them in the dryer. They're tumbling right now. Here's the 1-0. Fouls it off. And the count goes to 1-1. Misty got herself... Misty's going to work for herself now. She got herself a cleaning job. Here's the 1-1. Big swing and a miss, 1-2. Misty got tired of the school not calling her very often. So she's going to... There's an elderly guy that you're going to clean his house and stuff. The ground ball to Nettles at third. Throws to first for the out. At the end of 2 complete. No score here in Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. Joe Gordon leads things off for the Yankees here at the top of the third. Oh, yeah, you know what we done correctly. Misty does a great job. Johnson's still on the mound. In there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 0-2. I didn't hear you, Misty. Misty got a new Christmas tree. She collects them like baseball cards. Here's the 0-2. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Struck him out. That's right. She cleans up after me. That's a job. 1 down, and now the third baseman, Craig Nettles, comes up. 1 out here in the top of the third for the Yankees.
Ball 1.
Up high, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. This is the same Yankee lineup as last night. It's the same Diamondback lineup from last night. And now the 1-0 pitch. And Nettles fouls that off down the first baseline. That'll even the count at 1-1. We're in the top of the third, no score. 1-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss, 1-2.
1-2.
Most of the time, what I want to be. Here's the 1-2. Struck him out for out number 2. Nettles goes down swinging. 2 down for the Yankees. Here in the top of the third. We go to the top of the order. Earl Combs, the DH, will come up for the Yankees. That's right, we're dudes. And now Combs at the plate.
Ball.
Down low, 1-0. Johnson, he's only allowed 1 base runner so far, and that was a base hit. Here's the 1-0.
Ball.
Down low, 2-0
2-0
to Combs. And now the 2-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-1. 2-1 pitch. That's fouled off. The count's at 2-2 to Earl Combs. 2 outs, bases empty. And now the pitch by Johnson. Struck him out looking. And Combs is not happy. At the end of 2.5, no score. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the third inning. The shortstop, the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell, will come up.
1-0.
Whitey Ford's still on the mound. The first pitch is a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Diamondbacks lead the series 1-0. Here's the 2-0 to Ford, or by Ford. Fouled it off. Count evens up at 1-1 to Bell. And now the 1-1 pitch. A base hit? No. It's a foul ball down the third base line. And the count's at 1-2 to Bell. Cool Papa Bell. Here's the 1-2. Fouls it off. Count remains at 1-2. Games 3, 4, and 5 will be in New York. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Down low, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out, nobody on. We're in the bottom of the third, no score. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. 1 down for Arizona. This is turning into a pitching duel. Whitey Ford versus Randy Johnson. The Diamondbacks don't have a hit yet. The Yankees only have 1. And now Mule Suttles will come up. Suttles, the left fielder. And he fouls that one off. Now, the Diamondbacks, they have had a base runner, and that was on a walk. Count to Suttles goes to 0-1. 0-1 pitch. And there goes that one. That's a home run. A solo shot for Mule Suttles. Down the left field line. And the Diamondbacks take a 1-0 lead here in the bottom of the third. I think Evil Dead, let's try that again. Well, let's look at this one again. There you go. I think Evil Dead and I are both rooting for the Diamondbacks. Next up, Ray Dandridge, the third baseman. And that'll be a ball. Count goes to 1-0. And the Diamondbacks take a 1-0 lead. And Misty is for who? The red team, the Diamondbacks. And Evil Dead says, oh, Lord, yes. Here's the 1-0. And that gets fouled off. And the count goes to 1-1. Misty has herself a do-rag that she got yesterday, a purple one. She's wearing it right now. It makes her look like a 83-year-old lady. Here's the 1-1. Fouled it off. Count goes to 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. And now the 1-2.
2-2.
Inside 2-2. She sent you a picture, Evil Dead. You be the judge. Counts 2-2 to Dandridge. She's laughing about it. She knows it's true. Here's the 2-2. Outside, 3-2. Full count to Dandridge. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Yep. And that goes right to Gehrig at first. He makes the play himself for out number 2.
Number 7.
2 down for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the third. Second baseman Juddy Johnson comes up. Diamondbacks take a 1-0 lead off a home run by Suttles. And now here's the pitch to Johnson. In there for a strike, 0-1. And now the 0-1 pitch. In there for a strike. Quickly 0-2 to Johnson. And now the 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2.
1 ball.
Evil Dead says, I disagree. No more than 77. She said, oh, thanks. 1-2 pitch inside, 2-2 to Johnson. And now the 2-2 pitch. Hit high in the air, out to center. Mantle goes back, and Mantle makes the play for the out. At the end of 3 complete, Mule Suttles in the wrong uniform there. A solo shot home run. And the Diamondbacks go up 1-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Bernie Williams, the right fielder, will lead things off for the Yankees, trailing 1-0 here in the top of the fourth. Johnson on the hill. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. Misty wants to know if you like her tree. Here's the 0-1. Inside, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch to Bernie Williams. High in the air. Out to cool Papa Bell in center field. And Bell makes the play for out number 1. One down for the Yankees here in the top of the fourth. Her new Christmas tree. She got a new tree today. She collects them like baseball cards. I tell you, man. She has more Christmas trees. Mantle comes up, the center fielder. Fouls it off, 0-1. She ordered it online. Now, I'll admit it's a pretty tree, but it's September. Here's the 0-1. High fly ball down the right field line. Gonzalez coming over and makes the play in foul territory for out number 2. Two down quickly for the Yankees. And first baseman Lou Gehrig comes up. 2 outs, base is empty. I'll have her send the video she sent me. Here's the pitch to Gehrig. Fouls it off. The count goes to 0-1. 2 outs, base is empty for the Yankees here in the top of the fourth. Randy Johnson on the hill for the Diamondbacks. 0-1 pitch. Fouled it off. Count goes to 0-2. And now the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball to Pop Lloyd at short. Makes the play for the out. At the end of 3.5, Diamondbacks lead at 1-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. Well, this game is moving right along. The right fielder, Luis Gonzalez, will come up for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the fourth, facing Whitey Ford. Pitch by Ford. Down low, 1-0. One-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1 to Gonzalez. And now the 1-1 pitch. Inside, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. Inside, 3-1. 3 balls and a strike now to Gonzalez. The 3-1 pitch by Ford. Ball 4. A leadoff walk for Gonzalez. The Diamondbacks have a man aboard. And now we have the designated hitter, John Donaldson. He'll come up. Nobody out, runner on first. And now the pitch by Ford.
1-0.
Low and outside, 1-0 to Donaldson. And now the 1-0 pitch. Inside, 2-0. Chase Field, Phoenix, Arizona is where we are. Game 2 of the World Series. 2-0 pitch. A ground ball to Gordon. They're going to turn 2. They do. As Donaldson hits into a double play. Gordon to Jeter to Gehrig. That would be, let's figure it out. That's a 4-6-3 double play. Send him the video. Oh, okay. She sent you the video. First baseman Justin Upton comes up. Takes the first pitch for a strike. Count goes to 0-1. So 2 outs for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the fourth. It is cool. It is cool. Here's the 0-1. That would hit high in the air. Out to left center field. Mantle going back. Mantle on the warning track. Makes the catch. At the end of 4 complete, the Diamondbacks lead at 1-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. I think it's what, 5 feet tall? Yeah. Aaron Judge will lead things off in the top of the fifth for the Yankees. He's the left fielder tonight. Diamondbacks lead it 1-0. Johnson's still on the mound. Here's the pitch. In there for a strike, 0-1. 0-1 pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
It's a ball. That'll even the count at 1-1. 1-1 pitch.
No,
Up
that's
high,
ball.
2-1 now to Judge. Yankees only down 1-0, but Johnson's been dominant so far. Here's the 2-1. In there for a strike, 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to right. That's going to drop for a base hit. Extra bases for Judge. He'll probably end up on second. And it's a leadoff double for the Yankees here in the top of the fifth. Aaron Judge hits one into the corner in right field. So now the Yankees have a runner in scoring position at second base with nobody out. Bill Dickey, the catcher, will come up next. A golden opportunity for the Yankees here. That's a fly ball, and making the catch is Suttles in left field. He comes in. I thought that might drop, but Suttles was on his horse. One down for the Yankees here in the top of the fifth. Shortstop Derek Jeter will come up. Judge at second base. The pitch.
1-0.
Inside, 1-0. One-0 pitch. High fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Count evens up at 1-1 to Jeter. A strikeout here would be huge. Counts at 1-1. Pitch by Johnson. And that's fouled down the right field line. Count goes to 1-2 to Jeter. One-two pitch. High fly ball out to Gonzalez. In right, makes the play. 2 down for the Yankees to keep Judge at second base. And now the second baseman, Joe Gordon, will come up. 2 outs, runner on second base here in the top of the fifth. Judge at second, taking the lead there. The pitch. And fouls it off. And the count goes to 0-1 to Gordon. Oh, 0-1 pitch. And that's going to be fouled off down the first base line. Count quickly, 0-2 to Gordon. Johnson trying to get out of the inning without giving up a run. And now the 0-2 pitch. Oh, just missed the strike zone. Crowd didn't like that. That looked like it was in there. Counts up 1-2 to Gordon. And now the 1-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 1-2. And now the 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Staying alive with a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Aaron Judge at second base. 1-2 pitch. Up high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on second. 2-2 pitch. Struck him out. And that'll end the inning. At the end of 4.5, Diamondbacks lead at 1-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Ted Radcliffe, the catcher, will lead things off for Arizona. They still lead it 1-0 here in game 2. Whitey Ford still on the mound. Here's the pitch. Up high, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. In there for a strike, 1-1 to Radcliffe. Just a 1-0 lead for the Diamondbacks off a solo shot home run by Mule Suttles. Here's the 1-1.
Ball 2.
Down low, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count evens up at 2-2 to Radcliffe. And now the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball. Hooking foul. Count remains at 2-2 to Radcliffe. Nobody out, nobody on. Here's the 2-2.
Ball.
Down low, full count now, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. High fly ball out to center. Mantle comes in. And Mickey makes the play for out number 1. One down for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, number 6.
The shortstop, Pop Lloyd, comes up. One out, bases empty. Whitey Ford on the mound. Here's the pitch by Ford. In there for a strike, 0-1. Both pitchers have thrown a lot of strikes here tonight. Here's the 0-1. Fouls it off. Count quickly, 0-2 to Floyd. Or Lloyd, excuse me. And now the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Up high, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. 1-2 pitch. Swung and an outside pitch and struck out. 2 down for the Diamondbacks.
Now batting, center fielder.
And now Cool Papa Bell, the center fielder, comes up. 2 outs, bases empty here in the bottom of the fifth. The pitch by Ford.
Ball. No.
Outside, 1-0. What 0 pitch, swung on for a strike.
1-1.
And the count goes to 1-1 to Bell. And now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball 2.
Low and inside, 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And now the 2-1 pitch. High fly ball. Williams out in right field, going back, and that's out of here. A solo shot by Cool Papa Bell just over the right field fence. And the Diamondbacks take a 2-0 lead. That one just got across the right field fence. Still counts. 2-0 Arizona. Let's watch this one again. And now Mule Suttles, the left fielder, comes up. He had a home run the last time he came up.
Ball 1.
Outside, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Still 2 outs for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the fifth. Now leading 2-0. Counts at 1-0. 1-0 pitch.
Yeah.
In there for a strike, 1-1.
1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey.
In there for a strike, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Thank you, Misty. She brought me my nightly glass of milk. The 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
Outside, 2-2. Next pitch, a ground ball to Gehrig. He'll take it himself. That's the end of 5 complete, but Cool Papa Bell, a solo shot home run, gives the Yankees a 2-0 lead at the end of 5. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the top of the 6th. Third baseman Greg Nettles will lead things off for the Yankees, trailing 2-0. Randy Johnson's still on the mound for the Diamondbacks, and why not? He's on fire tonight. Here's the pitch.
No.
Just outside, 1-0. 1-0 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-1 to Nettles. And now the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball. Making the play. At second is Johnson. And Nettles grounds out to second, 1 down for the Yankees here in the top of the 6th. We will not have a game tomorrow night. I have high school football on the radio. We hope to have game 3 Saturday night, somewhere around 8 o'clock Eastern time. Earl Combs, the DH.
No. Inside.
Inside, count goes to 1-0. 1 out, bases empty for the Yankees here in the top of the 6th. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 1-1. Johnson's only allowed 1 hit, only 2 base runners so far. Here's the 1-1. Nettles, high fly ball. And Suttles in left field going back on the warning track makes the play for out number 2. 2 down for the Yankees here in the top of the 6th. And now the right fielder, Bernie Williams, will come up. 2 outs, bases empty, facing Randy Johnson. And now the pitch by Johnson. Fouls it off, 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch.
No.
Down low, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2 to Williams. I tell you what, this game is just moving right along here. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Radcliffe throws to first for the out. It's actually Dandridge, not Radcliffe. And that'll end the inning. Diamondbacks lead it 2-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We're at Chase Field, Phoenix, Arizona. Diamondbacks lead it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Leading off for Arizona. This should be the catcher, if I'm not mistaken. It should be Ted Radcliffe. No, it's Dandridge. Okay, I had it backwards. Third baseman, Dandridge.
Yep.
In there for a strike, 0-1. Whitey Ford still on the mound for the Yankees here in the bottom of the 6th. 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Down low, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch by Ford.
Ball.
Outside, 2-1. And now the 2-1 pitch. Inside, 2-2. Here, do-rag. Counts 2-2 to Dandridge. And now the pitch by Ford. Fouls that one off. Count remains at 2-2. And now the 2-2 pitch. High fly ball out to center. Mattles under it and makes the play for the out. 1 down for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the 6th. As Dandridge flies out to center. Second baseman Juddy Johnson comes up. 1 out, bases empty. Pitch by Ford.
Ball.
Down low, 1-0. And now the 1-0 pitch. And that's fouled off. That'll even the count at 1-1 to Johnson. One pitch.
Ball.
Inside, 2-1.
2-1.
2-1 pitch.
High.
Big swing and a miss. That'll even the count at 2-2.
2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
In the dirt. 3-2. Full count now to Juddy Johnson. Three-two pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 3-2. And now the 3-2. Struck him out looking. Johnson thought it was a walk.
The right fielder, number 20.
2 down for the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the 6th. That was a generous call, I think. And now Luis Gonzalez, the right fielder, comes up with 2 outs, bases empty. A ground ball up the middle. A 2-out single for Gonzalez. He's aboard.
Now back, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, Donaldson, comes up. John Donaldson, he was the winning pitcher last night. When he pitches, they don't use a DH. They keep him in the lineup. Johnson comes to the plate. 2 outs, runner on first. The pitch by Ford.
No.
Low and outside. Count goes to 1-0. Diamondbacks lead it 2-0 here in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, exactly. 1-0 pitch. There goes the runner. And he's safe. Gonzalez safe at second base. And now the Diamondbacks have a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Jeter had a hard time handling that ball. Meanwhile, the count is 2-0 to Donaldson. The pitch
Ball 3.
up high, 3-0. And now the 3-0 pitch to Donaldson.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. And now the Diamondbacks with 2 outs have runners at first and second. And Justin Upton, the first baseman, comes up. A base hit would score another run. High fly ball popped up. Gehrig will take it himself at first for the final out. Upton pops out to first to end the inning. At the end of 6, Diamondbacks lead it 2-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Chase Field. We go to the top of the 7th. The center fielder, Mickey Mantle, will lead things off for the Yankees. Randy Johnson still on the hill. Here's the pitch. Mantle out to Suttles and left, and Suttles makes the play for out number 1. 1 down for New York here in the top of the 7th. First baseman Lou Gehrig comes up. 1 out, bases empty. And the pitch.
Ball 1.
Outside, ball 1, Chase Field, Phoenix, Arizona. It looks like an aircraft hangar from outside. Here's the 1-0. Fouls that one off. Count evens up at 1-1 to Gehrig. And now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Up high, 2-1. Thank you, Evil Dead. 2-1 pitch. In there for a strike, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases empty. Here in the top of the 7th. 2-2 pitch. Swung and struck him out. Garrett goes down swinging. Round number 2. 8 strikeouts for Johnson tonight. Johnson's been dominant. 425, that's something else. And now the left fielder, Aaron Judge, comes up with 2 outs, bases empty. In there for a strike, 0-1.
Ball. 1 strike.
And now Johnson with the 0-1 pitch.
1-1.
Inside, 1-1. Ginkel and Manti warming up on the bullpen. I keep Johnson in there as long as he's dominant. Counts at 1-1 to Judge. 1-1 pitch.
Ball. No.
Inside, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Judge. 2-1 pitch. Strike. Count goes to 2-2. Johnson trying to get out of the inning, trying to make it a 1-2-3 inning. And now the 2-2 pitch. Outside. Full count, 3-2. And now the 3-2 pitch. Fouls that one off. Stays alive with a 3-2 count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. 3-2 pitch. Popped it up. Dandridge will come in from third, and he'll make the play for the final out. At the end of 6.5, Diamondbacks still up 2-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
A new pitcher, Sparky Lowell, comes in for New York. He pitched last night for 2 innings before they took him out. We're in the bottom of the 7th. Diamondbacks lead it 2-0.
Diamondbacks.
The catcher, Ted Radcliffe, will lead things off.
Number 2.
Ball.
Low and inside, it'll be a ball. Count goes 1-0. Diamondbacks up 2-0. Trying to take a 2-0 lead in the series.
Ball 2.
Down low, 2-0.
2 balls. No strike.
And now the 2-0 pitch.
No.
Outside, 3-0.
3-0.
Diamondbacks came from behind to win last night, 3-2. They lead it 2-0 here in the bottom of the 7th. Viking Skywalker imploring his Yankees to do something. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 4 and 4 pitches. Lowell comes in and gives up a walk.
Leading up.
A leadoff walk for Radcliffe. And now the shortstop, Hop Lloyd, will come up. Runner on first, nobody out. The pitch by Lyle.
Ball.
It's a ball. He's thrown nothing but balls. That's 5 straight balls since he came in. Or as Evil Dead would say, quality. The 1-0 pitch.
No, that's up.
Up high, 2-0. That's 6 straight balls he's thrown. One to avenge Florida. 2-0 pitch. And there's a base hit in the left field. Judge will chase it down. That could be extra bases. Going for 2. And he comes home. Radcliffe scores from first as Pop Lloyd ends up on second base. And the Diamondbacks take a 3-0 lead. Well hit into the corner in left field by Lloyd. And now the center fielder, Cool Papa Bell, comes up. Diamondbacks up 3-0.
Ball.
Down low, 1-0. We're in the bottom of the 7th of Game 2 of the World Series. The Diamondbacks won last night. They lead the series 1-0. Game 3 is Saturday night, back in the Bronx. The 1-0 in there for a strike, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody out, runner on second base. Misty has said goodnight at 7:58 Central Time. Bell takes a big swing for a strike. Count goes to 1-2. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball. Back to Lyle. He'll throw to first for the out. So Bell grounds out to the pitcher. Radcliffe stays at second base. And back in the 3rd inning, Suttle, hit a home run. We're seeing it again. So Mule Suttle's at the plate. The pitch.
That's the ball.
Low and inside, 1-0. One out, Lloyd at second. The 1-0 pitch by Lyle.
Ball.
Outside, 2-0. And now the 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
Down low, 3-0.
3 balls.
Lyle is
No
really
strike.
struggling since coming in. And now the 3-0 pitch.
Ha!
In there for a strike. Count goes to 3-1. 1 out. Counts 3-1 to Suttles. 3-1 pitch.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. And the Diamondbacks have runners at first and second with 1 out here in the bottom of the 7th inning.
Number 5.
And now the third baseman, Ray Dandridge, comes up.
Ball.
Up high.
1-0.
Ball 1. Lloyd at second. Suttles on first. 1 out. The count's 1-0 to Dandridge. And now the 1-0 pitch.
Right.
Big swing and a miss. Count goes to 1-1.
1 strike.
1-1 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. One-two pitch in the dirt. The runners will hold. Nice play by Bill Dickey, the catcher, to keep the ball from getting by him. Counts 2-2 now to Dandridge. 2-2 pitch. Dandridge to Jeter. There's one. And they get the double play. That'll end the inning. However, Pop Lloyd, an RBI double, gives the Diamondbacks a 3-0 lead at the end of 7. World Series Game 2 here at Jammin' Sports. No. We go to the top of the 8th. Bill Dickey, the catcher, will lead things off for the Yankees. Trailing by 3. Randy Johnson still on the mound. And he has been dominant tonight. Here's the pitch. Fouled it off. Count goes to 0-1. Yankees only have 2 hits. And they're being shut out. Here's the 0-1.
No, that's the ball.
Just off the strike zone. Count goes to 1-1 to Dickey. And now the 1-1 pitch.
2-1.
Outside, 2-1. Yankees down by 3 here in the 8th. 2-1 pitch.
No.
Low and outside, 3-1. And now the 3-1 pitch. Popped up. Upton at first calls everybody off and makes the play for out number 1. Dickey pops out to first. 1 down for the Yankees.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
And now Derek Jeter comes up, the shortstop. 1 out, bases empty. Yankees down 3-0. The pitch by Johnson. And Jeter fouls that one off down the first base line. Count goes to 0-1. 0-1 pitch. Inside, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1 pitch. Fouls that one off. And the count goes to 1-2 to Jeter. The 1-2 pitch by Johnson. Struck him out for out number 2. Jeter goes down swinging. 9 strikeouts for Johnson tonight. And now with 2 outs, bases empty, the second baseman, Joe Gordon, comes up to face Randy Johnson. Here's the pitch. A ground ball. Lloyd at short makes a play to first in time. Great play by Pop Lloyd. And that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Diamondbacks up 3-0. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports.
Now pitching for the New York
Al Downing will come in for the Yankees. Yeah, normally these baseball games take about 90 minutes. We're at 1 hour and 4 minutes now.
Diamondback, the second baseman, number
Juddy
7.
Johnson comes up now, the second baseman. Here in the bottom of the 8th. Looking for some insurance runs for the Diamondbacks. First pitch by Downing. Gets fouled off down the first base line. The count goes to 0-1. Misty, I thought you went to bed.
1-1.
She's sleep texting. Next pitch is a ball. Count goes to 1-1. And now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up, out of play. Count goes to 1-2 to Johnson. Cool.
2-2.
Inside, 2-2. Thank you, Evil Dead. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wasn't Downing the one that Hank Aaron hit the home run off of to break the record? Fouls it off. The count goes to 2-2 to Juddy Johnson. And now the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
Inside, 3-2, full count. 3-2 pitch. Struck him out. 1 down for Arizona here in the bottom of the 8th.
The right fielder, number 20, Luis Gonzalez.
When Hank Aaron hit number 715, I believe that was off Downing. Yep, was. Thank you, Evil Dead.
Ball.
Luis Gonzalez comes up,
1 ball.
the right fielder. First pitch is a ball. Count goes to 1-0. Downing will always be remembered for that, but he was a good pitcher. He really was. Here's the 1-0. Big swing and miss. Count goes to 1-1. Mariano Rivera warming up at the bullpen for the Yankees. Counts at 1-1 to Gonzalez. Yeah, he was a solid pitcher. Here's the 1-1. And that's right to Jeter, who picks it up, throws to first for out number 2. 2 down for the Diamondbacks in the 8th inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
And now the DH, John Donaldson, will come up. 2 down, bases empty, facing Downing. The pitch. High fly ball out to center. Mantle going to play it off the wall. And that's going to be extra bases. Donaldson going for third, maybe. He's got a triple off the center field wall. John Donaldson, a 2-out triple. Mantle tried to play it off the wall. That was very nearly a home run. And now with 2 outs, the Diamondbacks with a runner on third. Justin Upton comes up.
Ball, no.
Inside, ball 1. Yeah, that was close. Like about a foot below the yellow line. Counts 1-0 to Upton. 1-0 pitch. Fouled it off. Evens the count at 1-1. We're in the bottom of the 8th inning. We have NFL football after this. It'll be the Falcons and the Cardinals. We'll just go across town to State Farm Stadium.
Ball 2.
Up high, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike with 2 outs, runner on third. 2-1 pitch. Popped it up. Who wants it? Gordon takes it in shallow right, and that'll end the inning. After 8 complete, the Diamondbacks lead it 3-0 over the Yankees. Game 2 of the World Series here at Jammin' Sports. We go to the 9th. Johnson wants to get a complete game. A complete game shutout to boot. He's still in there. Craig Nettles will lead things off for the Yankees. Fouls it off. Yep, the big unit, Randy Johnson, trying to get a complete game shutout here in Game 2. Counts 0-1 to Nettles.
Ball 1.
Outside, count goes to 1-1.
1-1.
You don't see many complete games anymore. Here's the 1-1. Fouls it off. Count goes to 1-2. But Johnson has pitched a gem tonight. The 1-2 pitch. Fouls it off. Stays alive at 1-2. I like to see him get the complete game. Here's the 1-2. Outside, 2-2. Yankees, they need 3 to tie to keep the game going. A ground ball to Lloyd. Throws to first for the out.
He's out.
1 down for the Yankees here in the top of the 9th. They're down to their final 2 outs here in Game 2. Diamondbacks looking to take a 2-0 lead in the series. The DH, Earl Combs, will step up. Top of the order, 1 out, bases empty. Pitch by Johnson. Fouls it off. Count goes to 0-1. A complete game shutout would be sweet. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate.
Outside, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, bases empty. We're in the top of the 9th. 1-1 pitch. High fly ball, that may drop. It's going to be a base hit. A 1-out single for Earl Combs. That keeps the Yankees alive here in the top of the 9th. 1 out with a runner on first now. This one's not over yet. And now the right fielder, Bernie Williams, comes up to face Johnson. I hope they don't pull him. Fouls that one off. Count goes to 0-1. Try to get him into a double play here. That'd be nice. And now the 0-1 pitch. And that goes right to Suttles in left. Out number 2. Easy play. Suttles barely had to move. 2 down for the Yankees. They're down to their final out here in Game 2. It really is. He's not throwing. 112 pitches, not bad. Mickey Mantle now, the center fielder, comes up with 2 outs, runner on first.
Ball.
Up high, ball 1. Count goes to 1-0. Yankees down to their final out here in Game 2. 1-0 pitch.
High.
In there for a strike, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Absolutely. Here's the 1-1. Uh-oh. Mantle hits one out of here. There goes the shutout. A 2-run shot by Mickey Mantle. And the Yankees have pulled to within 1. Oh, I feel bad for Randy. You jinxed him. Diamondbacks still lead at 3-2. There's still 2 outs. But now the Yankees, all they need is 1 more to force the Diamondbacks to come to the plate. That was well hit by Mickey. I mean, that was out of here. Oh, they're going to pull him with 2 outs. Oh, Randy. Great game, though. Let's see who they bring in. Yeah, it is the Mick. Who's coming in? Well, I'm not psychic. Give me the name. Closing. Yeah, you really can't get too upset. Kevin Ginkel, he closed it out last night very efficiently. And he'll be facing Lou Gehrig with 2 outs. Ball 1 outside. Now the Yankees, they can still tie this one up with a run. Down 3-2, but they're down to their final out here. The count's 1-0 to Gehrig. And now the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 outside. Yeah, there's not an easy batter in the order. 2-0 pitch. Fouls it off. Count goes to 2-1 to Gehrig. Two balls, 1 strike, 2 outs, bases empty. The 2-1 pitch. Ripped right to the second baseman, Johnson, for the final out. And the Diamondbacks take game 2, 3-2 over the Yankees. The same score as last night. And the Diamondbacks take a 2-0 lead in the series. Once again, your final score, the Diamondbacks win it 3-2 here in Game 2. They take a 2-0 lead in the best-of-7 series. Up next, NFL football, the Falcons and the Cardinals right here on Jammin' Sports.